The name Syngenta is synonymous with seeds. If you're a farmer, you certainly know who they are. I'm with Bernie Hamill from Syngenta. He's one of 25,000 people here in Orlando. Syngenta's actually got a pretty prime space out here in the hallway where everybody has to pass through instead of on that insane expo floor in there, Bernie.
Yeah, and we're very fortunate to be where we are. And I think we've done a very good job of bringing people together and being able to show off the products that we have. And I'm here to talk about Ideal Melons. And the idea behind Ideal Melons is that whether you buy in the wintertime, spring, fall, or summer, you can get a great tasting melon by looking for Ideal Melons.
Now this is a category that's really kind of been the wild, wild west. There's this grower and that variety, and everybody has a different one. When a customer goes to the supermarket, they don't really know what they're going to get. It might be a good quality. Your goal, Syngenta's goal with this particular melon, is to bring consistency and quality to every melon for every grower and for every consumer.
That's exactly right, Chip. And it's a product line. In other words, the same variety of melon doesn't work in every growing area.
So on the East Coast, the melons that farmers are growing here is a different variety than what's grown on the West Coast.
Exactly.
Or in Texas. Or...
Exactly. And basically it follows the production areas that are primary to the North American market,
right? Which
would be, with the East, it would be Florida, Georgia, Virginia, Indiana for the east of the Mississippi. And then in the West, you would have the desert in Arizona, and then the lower valley in California, and then the Central Valley in California. But the key to the whole thing, because you can have what we call extended shelf life melons in the East and in the West, but in the wintertime, one of the biggest challenges that we faced was that in order to get the melons from the production areas to the areas for consumers, they had to have long shelf life. And long shelf life melons, unlike extended shelf life melons or the cantaloupes that people used to have from the East and the West, Eastern shippers and Western shippers, didn't have any aromatics. They slipped and they changed color. But the original Harper long shelf life melon did none of that. In other words, you clipped them, they stayed green, and they didn't have any aromatics. And what the innovation is here is that we've developed a long shelf life melon that will ripen, that has aromatics,
and so it will continue to smell good, taste good. All of that matters to growers because they're the ones putting it in the ground. At the end of the day, the only thing that matters to you folks at home is if this tastes good, and it will. In Orlando, Florida, I'm Chip Carter from Where the Food Comes From, reporting for RFD TV.